So here's the greatest challenge right now, is that in the weeks leading up to this, there's been all this emphasis on decriminalization and legalization, and that is not what the ordinance is. The ordinance is not written requiring anything different of law enforcement. The ordinance strictly deals with the city courts, the municipal court, and their fine process. So my concern, our concern has been, okay, we've got to get this messaging right so people, all joking aside, don't just light up and think that this is legal. And I think that there's been very mixed messaging on that. So what I will say to you is that when I took office, my concern in December was violent crime. And to this day, it remains violent crime. And I think that if you can get a handle on your most violent offenders, everything else is largely manageable. And so my emphasis and my direction to the department was, I am not looking for numbers. I don't want to see numerical arrest data. That means nothing to me. I don't want to see you're locking people up a bag of weed and you think it's successful. If you're doing a traffic stop and someone has a bag of weed, or that's a part of the encounter, I get it. But that is not going to make us a solid department. Our focus has got to be on those individuals who are creating the greatest amount of havoc and creating the most amount of violence in the city. And these are our violent criminals. And so to that end, I think we're in a better space because now we're in about 10 months of this messaging, and I think the results speak for themselves. Our homicides are down about 32%, violent crime down about 12%, crime down 11% year to date. That's the direction I want us to be going. We had a tactical unit that last year this time they had recovered 26 guns. This year it's 226, and 90 of those folks were convicted felons. That's the direction I want to see us going. So in my, I don't think, I don't have, this doesn't really, this is probably in line with the direction we were already going. I mean, I don't want to see someone do jail time for a bag of weed. I mean, that accomplishes nothing.